Okay, this technique is repeated devastation, and it's part of a three-part series. You've already learned one part up to here, which is scraping hoof. Scraping hoof is against the first attempt of the full Nelson, where I catch the arms traveling up to my neck before they make their way up with a penning motion where I punch down, and then I take control by devastating the inside of the knees with the heel kicks and the knife edge kicks. So that's one part. The second part is repeated devastation, which the arms now, I missed the attempt of stopping them, so they're traveling up to my neck, and I'm going to go ahead and borrow that energy and follow that energy up for 2 eye pokes. Now the third installment is to come, and that would be twirling sacrifice, where the head is actually grabbed and being pushed down, which we'll get into in another video. So second part of the series, repeated devastation. Against that attack, the arms come up and around for the full Nelson, and as they're traveling, I've already attempted this. I see that it's already too late, so I just go ahead and follow the action and take the 2 finger pokes into the eyes, a little fabric softener. From there, I'm going to recatch the arms back down as I attempt the headbutt. Then I'm going to take my left arm and grab a hold of the right wrist of my opponent. I'm going to step off to the 45-degree angle to around 1 o'clock with my left leg, shifting into a forward bow as I pull on their arm, tracking up with my elbow to the face. Okay? From that position, I'm going to do a little bit of a switch in place. My left leg's going to come in just a bit. I'm going to re-grab their other arm and do the same thing, repeated devastation on the other side as I step off to the 45-degree angle with my right leg and then shift into a forward bow elbow, cross out, step back on guard. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one on Sensei Gate. You'll have a much clearer idea of how it works. All right, sir? So first attempt was this, and if you get that one perfect, you tear him up, you go into your scraping hoof. But I attempted this and it's too late. His arms are already traveling up, so I can't do it. I go ahead and track up and find his eyes, fabric softening, right? From here, I go back into scraping hoof, popping the head back, grabbing the wrist, stepping off the line, and then hitting my forward bow as I pull on this arm, shifting my weight into the elbow strike. From here, I just switch, the left foot comes in a little bit, grab a hold of the other arm as I step off and forward bow strike. Cross out, step back on guard. Now, when you're exploring this in a more practical intent behind, as far as his intent goes in the attack, you're not going to hit all those forward bows as much. You just want to practice it in its ideal phase just to get comfortable with it. But in all reality, the switches also can change up a little bit. So as he comes in, if I'm really fighting him, pop here, I don't want to go back into his guard. So I might just step right off and catch him with that second elbow. Cross out, step back, on guard. So it's just another variation as you're getting more comfortable with it, maybe using it in a technique line. Don't be afraid to scribble a little bit and obviously try out some of those what-if scenarios. All right, it's a cool little technique. So that's repeated devastation. Thanks, sir.